Hi Bhargavi, can you hear me? I have made you a co-host. Hello Bhargavi, you can unmute and check once.
Yeah, hi. Can you hear me
Yes, yes, yes.
clear?
Yes, clear.
I have the access for the PPT.
Yes, Bhargavi. I'll just give a small introduction and I'll give the slides to you.
ठीक है. So how many students are we expecting today?
Since it's a specific webinar, ma'am, we can expect few and count but high prospective students.
Hmm. So I just wanted to know in the PPT, in the last section which we have, right? Um, can you
Like
you are
about
on mute?
Galvanize, right? About Galvanize, right?
The services, the post student profiles.
Yeah, that I'll take
Those
over.
शायद. Okay, okay. Yeah. Anything I should be knowing? Like, just asking.
No, ma'am, no, ma'am. Hi Bhargavi, can we start the session?
Yes, yes.
Let's share this. Hello everyone and welcome to today's extraordinary session on MIM versus MBA, choosing the best study abroad plan for you. So this session is going to be an interesting session where we're going to talk about some specific topics with respect to MIM and MBA. Before getting started, let me give you a hint what Galvanize is and what we do. So Galvanize Global Education provides end-to-end personalized solutions for students and working professionals aspiring to pursue a global degree abroad. Right from your test preparations, we help you for your SAT, GRE, TOEFL, IELTS. We also help you with admission counseling for your bachelor's degree, master's, and doctorate degrees abroad. Apart from that, we assist you by matching the right education loan provider and accommodation service, which will make your life easy after getting an admit. So, the team of Galvanize is managed and founded by alumni of Stanford, IIT Madras, and IIM Ahmedabad. The students from 65 plus countries have chosen Galvanize for their degree abroad journey. You can see the names present over here, right from Afghanistan to USA. We have students from each and every part of the world. Up next, we have helped our students to reach 1,000 plus universities across 18 plus countries. We help students to get admitted to US, UK, Canada, Australia, Germany, France, name the country, and we are here to help you out. Up next, we have a worldwide user base, people from 195 plus countries and over 1 million plus app downloads and a global rating of 4.7 out of 5. I'll be sharing you the feedback link on the chat box soon. Up next, presenting you the host for the day, we have Bhargavi Reddy, who has an MS in International Business Strategy with 11 years of overall experience in different fields such as software developer, AML analyst, and business consultant. She has been counseling students for more than 6 years. Her expertise includes in counseling students for countries like US, UK, Europe, Canada, Australia, Southeast Asia, Korea, South Korea, Japan. She has helped 1,500 plus students to get into top universities, top B schools, including IIMs, for a law and PhD degree. Over to you, Bhargavi.
Thank you, Sahil. So, good evening, everyone. So today our topic is MBA versus MIM. So let's dive deep into our topic. So usually when our students plan for their management related, grad program, so they have confusions like which program they would want to get in. So it's either an MBA or an MIM program. So let us discuss what all factors we should consider when we are planning for which program we should get in. So let us start off.
Bhargavi, your screen is not visible. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So just give me a second. Is my screen visible?
Yes, you can do a slideshow.
Yeah.
Would you like me to share me to share the screen and
No. I think there is some technical issue.
sorry guys, we are facing some technical issues. Just give me a minute and we'll be back. Yeah, we are here.
Yeah. So is my screen visible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So when the students are planning for their postgraduate programs like for an MBA or an MIM, again it depends upon the student's profile which they can consider for which program they would want to consider applying for. So let us start off with MIM. So MIM is the Masters in Management program, postgraduate degree in business and associate field. So this program is pursued by mainly fresh undergrads with no business academic backgrounds and with less than say 2 years of work experience. And again, making it more competitive as an alternative to traditional MBA programs. So MIM is well known in Europe, and it was first introduced or offered by French B schools in mid of 19th and 20th century. So it gained its popularity between 2015 and 2018. So where even I considered my career into MIM in 2014, 2015. So that is when even the boom of MIM started off. To know how different or how unique the program is when the student wants to get in. Mine was an MS in bachelor's in CS program, so in engineering program. So I had to change my program. So MIM was one of the program which I considered, that was in 2014 and 2015. So yes, so European nations now offer 85% of all MIM courses in different ways, I would say, in MS programs or in terms of MA programs as well. So it also gained attraction in UK, USA, Australia, Canada, and India. And the main thing is these European countries accept the 3-year degrees from India. So mainly, say example in US, not much. You have universities which accept 3 years degree, and very less top universities which accept 3 years of degree. But in Europe, your overall profile is considered irrespective of number of years of your degree. So it also gives you an international exposure and international experience, and obviously the networking which would be an important factor when you're planning for your management or during your management. And mainly MIM is for the kickstart, if you're planning for your next management related career. So what MIM offers? So mainly MIM also provides some different program names, like in say MS in management. You also have MA in management, you have MS in international business strategy kind of programs. So you also have global management programs, so under different specializations as well. So like strategic management, leadership related programs, advertisement related programs, public relations related programs, and marketing. And the new trend is there are a lot of universities also providing management related programs for sports related, entertainment related field, and also for for the hospital related, and also for the other various management portfolios. So that is one thing which students have diverse options to choose in. So example, if the student wants to get into advertising, so you have a separate program like MS in advertising, public relations, and business communication kind of programs, which you can find majorly in UK universities. So these courses are typically, theoretical and scholarly. Scholarly in the sense you have a lot of case studies which is being provided. As a fresher, you would not be knowing much about the business or the management related aspects. So that is when the university gives you a lot of case studies where you can work on it and get to know the real life examples. The case studies can obviously be the real life. The business examples, it can be of a business case related to KFC or McD or any of the top companies, or Louis Vuitton, any kind of. So as we are talking about specializations, yes, we do have something related to luxury, jewelries. So you have fashion related management programs. So there are quite extensive specialization programs which is being provided for the students. So this program provides mainly a formal introduction of business management to recent professionals or fresh college graduates with a bare minimum of work experience. So earlier said, so it mainly like 2 years of work experience. So it is an effective route to masters to learn the basics and bring your talents out. So mainly the duration is between 12 months to 24 months. There are programs with 18 months as well. So these are a couple of top universities for MIM related programs. So first one is University of St. Gallen. So obviously this program, as I said, MIM is under different program names like MS, MA, just Global Masters Management Program. So there are various different program names under MBA itself. So you have MA in Strategy and International Management. So here, not all universities, like, yeah, very less universities require something as required academic background in business or economics. That is irrelevant. So sometimes the universities might also say that, yes, if you don't have an academic background, we welcome you if you have a related work experience. So that is one thing which these top universities consider. Again, it is profile-based profile. So you have HEC Paris. HEC Paris is one of the, again, one of the top universities, which you can see, and mainly it provides very good program in MS in management. So this also provides, dual degree program. So dual degree is mainly like, one year you're going to do in one campus, the main campus, and then other with the partner university campus. So it can be anywhere in worldwide. So these universities would be obviously the top universities, which you can, have this international exposure also added while doing your graduation. So again, London Business School, yes. So it's again a very good curriculum, again a very unique curriculum which this provides, and the same goes with the Essex Business School. So this also has a unique curriculum. So they have, I think, three or four specializations which you can choose in. So next is ESCP, and you have Bocconi, you have University College Dublin, you have Rotterdam IE Business School, and SF. So these are a couple of top universities. And as I said, you have universities with 18 months duration, 12 months, 24, and 10 months. These are the two universities which have 10 months of duration. So even IE also offers dual degree program if any students are looking for, and INSEAD also has a very good program under MS related, which combines both practical learning and research. And as I said earlier, along with the case studies, so multiple case studies and consulting projects. So that is one thing which which is quite unique. I mean, every university provides, but still they have a lot of different live projects which you can do with the companies as well. So these are, a couple of top universities which students can consider, again, depending upon their profiles. So next, coming to an MBA. So what an MBA is? So MBA is a graduate business degree focused on management, business, and entrepreneurship. So it is a grad level business degree, more likely targeting the professionals with n number of years of work experience. So it depends. It might be like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. So it depends upon the student's profile as well. So many schools now offer specialty programs like sports management, entertainment business, or healthcare. So as earlier said, for MIM programs also, they have unique specializations which has been added. And as well, even in MBA, so you have a lot of different specializations which you can consider, like even real estate related. You also have related to shipping. So you obviously the logistics is in there, logistics, operations, procurement. So all these are quite programs which you can consider. So when you are planning for an MBA, say example, logistics, Singapore is the best, one of the best country as an option, I would say, because as it has a lot of ports, a lot of opportunities you're going to have, and you can work, in live or as a real projects with the companies. That is one thing. So again, depending on the specialization and also the country's pros and cons, we can decide which country is better. That is also one of the best way to consider. So again, the requirement of an MBA is a work experience, which gives the solid work experience, which gives the managerial experience or the leadership qualities, which has been throughout this work experience. So this is something which is considered more in the MBA profile, more of a professional and more of a mature candidate, at least in terms of the business aspects. So MBA program type. So you have different MBAs as well. So you have full-time MBA, you have part-time, executive, and online MBA. So you also have something as the deferred MBA. So where students in the final year of their degree can apply for the deferred MBA. So where you have given like 2 to 3 years of extension to apply to directly join for the MBA program. So mainly the highly competitive profiles is what I would suggest if they're applying for the deferred MBA programs, because only 12 universities give this program, and mainly those are the top universities. So considering those are top universities and their acceptance rate is in single digits. So more the profile competitive, it is better to get into or apply for a deferred MBA if the student is in the final year of your degree. So let's see what MBA gives for the student. So yes, the greater awareness of global market, as it is a very diverse program, and you're going to meet a lot of other uh, colleagues, I would say, from different countries. So you're going to be part of the diversity, and the knowledge sharing is one of the thing which is very important, and the vital point which the university gives you. And you also have the expansion of professional networks, and the networking with the student, with the previous students, alumni, professors. All this is a plus point when you're planning for an MBA. So the improving of improved communication skills, yes, so you'll be part of different projects, different real-time project, or the research and under management field. So yes, so you're going to improve the communication skills as well. And the increased job opportunities, yes. So say the student has like 3 years of work experience, and or 3 or 4 years of work experience, and is looking for a higher positions. So yes, MBA is the right program for him. 3 to 5 years of work experience is what I would suggest if you're applying for an MBA. So this gives you an increased job opportunities post your graduation or post your MBA. So you're going to also gain soft skill practice. So mainly of managing priorities, meeting deadlines, organizing one time, meeting all expectations. So it's kind of a time management skills which you're going to learn while doing the group project or within a team. So next is focusing on core disciplines. So example, if you want to go with business the consulting related, specialization, or the recent new ones along with the tech management programs, or related with say business analytical programs. So those related programs, we are going to upskill towards those your own interests which you want to work with. So these are kind of the concentration oriented MBA programs. There are general programs as well, but again, the concentration related or the specializations related programs are something which most of the students are considering right now based on their interest area. So why get an MBA? So yeah, as I said, so usually work experience related. So 3 to 5 years of work experience is what I would suggest. So the salary increase obviously would be like 47% to 50%. And managing people. So these are some of the career goals of an MBA candidates, which usually have when they're planning for an MBA. So mainly like filling the gap of maybe any skills related. It might be related to leadership. It might be related again as a managing people. So example, HR or human resources related specialization. So yeah, so all these related to the career goals. So you can also obtain a senior level position of 42%. So change of job functions. So if you're planning for a different domain, so if you're currently working in finance domain, so you can change to a different domain, being a general consultant for different domains as well. So yeah, get a job with a different organization. So that is something which boosts your profile post your MBA. Obviously, MBA from the top universities is just a very good return on investment. It's a very better ROI if it is a top universities. And you're looking for an extensive, career change and opportunities. Yes, the top universities, or at least the top 50 universities in the world, you should consider. These are M7 B schools of US. We have Stanford, Wharton, Harvard, Columbia, MIT, Northwest, Chicago. So these are the universities, the M7 universities. So every year we have a couple of students applying for these universities, mainly for MBA or MS in product development related programs. So it's very competitive. As I said earlier, it's in the single digit number. So it has a higher return on invest. And even the tuition fees is quite high. And yes, scholarships and fellowships are also available when you're applying for an MBA program. So usually when you're as an international student, I would suggest you to apply in the first round, maximum in the second round. Don't consider applying for the third or fourth round, because first 2 rounds are those rounds where you have higher chance of an acceptance. Right? So when we're applying for top universities, we need to consider the acceptance rate, and first round of deadlines is what we should target for top universities. So these are other top universities in the world. So we have INSEAD, we have IESC, we have London Business School, we have Bocconi, HEC, Duke, Dartmouth, New York University, Virginia, UCLA. Cambridge, Marshall, and Michigan Law. So we have all these top universities. And yeah, so when working on these universities, we need to consider the essays, the time taken to work on these essays, the resumes, the recommendation letters, all this, because these three things are required and showcases your profile as a complete, for them to understand your profile. So you need to put a lot of time to work on these three things. So work distribution of applicants by MBA programs. So yeah, so full-time 2-year MBA program. So considering it as a 40% for 3 years, and then we have 35% for 3 to 6, and then we have 18% for 6 to 10 years of work experience, and 10 years or more we have 7% of work distribution of applicants. So we have next for business masters program, that is other than the MBA. So we have 38%, 32%, 18, and 12%. So this is less than 1 year, 3 years, and 3 years or more. So mainly in, as I said earlier, in the beginning, so Europe usually considers most of the MIM programs require work experience. 2 or 3 years of work experience, or it also, most of the top universities also ask for a GRE or a GMAT. So that is one thing we should be considering. So let's see the final, pros and cons, not pros and cons, at least the distinguish between the MBA and MIM program. So MBA, who they are for? So experienced professionals, at least 3 years, 3 to 5 years. And MIM programs is for recent graduates. As I said, there are a couple of universities which might ask 2 years or 1 year or 2 years of work experience, or even an internship. So again, it depends upon the university requirements. So the requirements for an MBA is a bachelor degree in any subject, GRE, GMAT, and a GRE or a GMAT, and TOEFL or IELTS. So obviously, which I added earlier, the essays, the recommendation letters, and the essays, the resume. So these three things are also, required, and one of the main documents which has been required. And for MIM, it's bachelor's degree in any subject. So couple of universities might ask GMAT and GRE, and the required is TOEFL or IELTS. So duration of the program MBA is typically 2 years, 12 to 18 months. There are a couple of programs even like 16 months program, 10 months program, depending upon the specialization and also the university what it provides as an opportunity in that 10-month of program. So MIM is generally like 12 months to 18 months or 24 months. That is 2 years. So goals of applicants is career development. That is, you're going to upgrade your skills. And if any gap is there, if you feel that any gap is there in my profile, I would want to get into these particular specialization and get into a higher position for the job. So yes, so career development ke liye MBA is the best option. And MIM is again for kickstarting their career. MIM is not just for students who don't have a non-business academic background, but also for students whose parents have their business, and else and they want to take over it, or they want to work in that company. So for those also, MIM is the best suited program, like say invest in entrepreneurship innovation program. So these kind of programs are also best for the students who have business, the family business, and they want to look after it or improve it. Right. So age of applicants, average age is 27 for MBA, and MIM is 23. So way of teaching, so it will be more of a practical orientation, and MIM is more of a theoretical focus. So if you ask me MIM, how the classroom would be in MIM and MBA, in MIM, they're going to start off with terminologies like, so what is marketing? So what are the, marketing laws, or what are the 4 Porter laws? So those kind of terminology, they're going to start off with the basics. So in a classroom of an MBA, in the first day, so they're going to start off with the experience. Can you start off with your professional experience? So that is something which is different in MBA and MIM curriculum. So curriculum goal for an MBA is again getting or upskilling into specialized knowledge. MIM is building the foundation. So the tuition fees for an MBA is high, can range around $100,000 as well. So MIM is is a major per range. So it ranges around $40,000 to $50,000. So syllabus, again, the curriculum is more elective based, and you also have more of, upskilling related curriculum where you have, it can also be related with the tech related or domain oriented. So you have a lot of different electives being given for the students to opt for with different interest areas. And in same thing in MIM, so they have more of a core courses, the fundamental courses, I would say, which is more of theory and research and more of a case study oriented for the which is used for best practices mainly. So career options for an MBA is a mid-level position or a senior level, depending upon the work experience, and MIM is the entry level. And the salary, obviously, it will increase your salary as we discussed in the previous slides as well. The 42% of hike at least, depending on the job role, what you're planning for, and along with your work experience, what you have. So average MIM, again, the salary is average. It again depends upon the country and the designations which you're going to get. So this is the main difference between MBA and MIM. So for MIM students who think that yes, I want to change my career in a different field, so into management field, then yes, MIM is something which you should consider. Or if you don't have any work experience, or if you think that let me start off with specializations, yes, you can start off with an MIM program as well. It is quite easier for you. So start off with the fundamental aspects. And also, as I said, for the entrepreneurship related programs, yes, MIM is something which you should consider. Because in MBA, if you are planning for an entrepreneurship program, then the expectation over the profile would be too high and quite competitive for you to apply for this kind of a program. As well as they see a lot of quant in your resume, the numbers in your resume. So example, the conversions, it can be about the sales, it can be about the outcome, it can be about the logistic related numbers. Anything related to numbers is something which shines your resume, or one of the shining part of your resume. So this is the main difference between MBA and MIM. So yeah, so once you enroll with us, so you're going to start off with the onboarding. So you're going to be assigned counselor will be assigned for you. So you're going to start off with the profile evaluation call. So where we are going to discuss about the student's profile. We're going to ask a lot of questions about your profile to know more, so that we can give better options for you. So this is something which is very important in the initial start off, which is required to know more about the student's profile and also about the counselor when you're discussing about say confusions related to the programs and all this. So you'll get an idea when you're planning for your masters. So that is very important, the first stage. And the next is the university shortlisting. So yes, once your profile evaluation is done, so the counselor will take some time for shortlisting the universities based on your profile. So this would be completely individual profile based shortlisting. So again, as I said, if the student wants to apply for different options, if he's saying like, let me apply for marketing and digital marketing, else I would also want to apply for entrepreneurship program, right? So we can actually mix these different programs depending upon the student's profile, where we can fill in the demand of this program requirement. So based on that, the shortlisting will be provided, and the categories would be divided in ambitious or the dream, practical, and the safe universities. Ambitious are obviously the universities which have less acceptance rate and are quite competitive, and practical universities are those universities which go with the profile, the current profile of the student. And you have like say 70% of like chances of getting an offer, 70 to 80%. So safe universities are those universities which have like higher chances of getting into an university. So you can discuss with your counselor, you can discuss like how many universities you would want to go with: ambitious, practical, and safe. Like you can go with 3 ambitious, 2 practical, 2 safe. It depends upon the profile. So if you have a very excellent profile, I would suggest you to keep more of ambitious, less of practical, and safe for the safer side as a backup. So the next is the documentation process, which you can start working once the profile evaluation call is done as well simultaneously, where you have to work on your resume, your SOP, your LOR, recommendation letters, which the input should be given by the student. So we have a form where you have couple of questions, where we have couple of questions being asked to the students to know more about the profile, to have at least a general SOP prepared. So suppose if the program doesn't have an SOP, so we can skip the SOP part and we can start off with the essays directly, depending upon the university. So every MBA, university say has at least minimum 3 essay questions being asked. Okay, so based on that, we can start off working with the documentation process simultaneously. So once we have applied for the universities, we are going to wait. The university finalization, say example, the counselor has given you 12 or 20 set of universities. So you can finalize depending upon the number of universities are taken as a package with us. If it is 6 universities, you can finalize 6 out of 12 or 20 universities which has been shared, depending upon the availability of these programs. So once that is done, the application process is done. Once you get an offer, we're going to wait for the offers. So meanwhile, as it is an MBA and MIM or an MI program, so most of the universities are asking for the, interview, AI interview, or it can be a Kira interview kind of a thing during the application process as well. So yes, the counselors would be also helping you out with, preparing you for the interview, what kind of questions can be asked, what kind of questions you can be expecting depending on your profile. Okay, so these kind of preparation for the interview, like taking multiple mocks till the student is perfect in answering this question, at least the main questions which we have the higher chances of, at least expecting such questions. So this is something we have along with the process during the application process. Once this is done, so once we are waiting for the offers, so meanwhile we are going to get an interview call as well. So that is something with again, it depends upon the universities. They're going to have an interview call maybe with the alumni or the student or the admission officer or the head of the business department, depends upon the universities. So depending on in the interview level, so we're going to prepare the students for the interview, taking multiple mocks. This would be quite tedious. There are a lot of questions which you can be expecting depending on the individual profile as well. So we need to discuss what you need to say and what not to be said. So that is one thing which we'll be providing for the students. And the next is the financing, where along with the preparation of your applications or during your preparation for interviews or once you receive your offer or waiting for the offers, you can start off with the financing. So we have this loan guidance given to the students if they're applying for the loan. And so based on that, based on your documents or how we're going to proceed, so you can start off with the financing as well along with the preparation. So the next is obviously the once you decide the university, you have received the offer, you're going to decide the university. So we're going to start off with the next process, that is a visa. And we're going to have a pre-departure session as well. So we're going to say, we're going to discuss about the process, the pre-departure process for you as depending upon the countries as well. So this is something general, guideline about the process of Galvanize, mainly for MBA. So these are a couple of students who have got into top universities. So these are their profiles. So first one is Muskan Bandari. So she has done her bachelor's in mass communication and journalism. So she had almost 80% 80% in her bachelor's. So GRE score, she didn't give a GRE. The program didn't require a GRE. And IELTS, I think she had around 7.5 or an 8. So her profile was quite unique. So she had founded her own company. So she also had her family business where she was taking care of along with her father. So she had a very, I would say, unique profile or diverse profile when we were applying for these, masters in management program. Mainly, she went with marketing specialization, where her, as you see, you can see. So as you see, the profile speaks about the marketing related path. So she got into ESSEC Business School, Masters in Management program. So it is ranked top 4 in universities in France. Top universities. So next is Harshita. So she did her bachelor's in Australia in business administration and entrepreneurship. So she also had a family business where she was taking care along with her studies. So she had a very different, unique profile. So she got into University of Essex, Masters in Management Science. So this is mainly into PR management and a marketing related program which she has applied for. So her GRE score was very good, 327, and IELTS was 8. The another student, Bhavik. So he did his UG or UG in Business Administration or Entrepreneurship related program as a specialization. So overall, he had around 89% and 327 as a GRE score. So he got into Boston University in MS related program is Logistics, Material and Supply Chain Management related program. So even he had a family business, so he opted for Logistics and Supply Chain Management related program. So the next student is Sahil Tawil. So he is from BTech. He has done his BTech in Electrical or Electronics Engineering. So overall percentage was 9.3, GREs 327. So he had a very good profile. And you can see he was a senior engineer in Bharat Electronic Limited. So he had a lot of projects worked, here. So almost, I think, 20-30 projects he had worked here before applying for Schulich, that is Canada. He applied for an MBA program and he chose for logistics, materials, and supply chain management related specialization. And he also received a scholarship of 41,890 Canadian dollars. So these are quite of the profiles which we dealt with. So we have other profiles as well. Yeah.
Thanks, Bhargavi, for this
Yeah.
wonderful session. I'll ask people to
Thank you,
post
sir.
your questions in the chat box if you have any. Until then, before we go forward, I just wanted to give a what Galvanize brand built by popular products and services. What we do and how we help people. So we have free app top rank for GRE, SAT, vocabulary. Also TOEFL. We have recently launched. So you can also check on the Play Store and the App Store. Like we recently launched TOEFL. And has a good rating too. Users from 195 plus countries are using the app currently with over 1 million organic downloads. So we also help people for the preparation for the GRE, TOEFL, IELTS. Customers from 65 plus countries have chosen Galvanize, and there's an average of 20 percentile score improvement across 1,000 students. Apart from that, we also help with your admission counseling services, right from undergrad, master's, doctorate, MBA. Customers from 20 plus countries have chosen us, and we have an admission success rate of 99 percentile to 140 plus specialization and 16 plus countries. Apart from that, Galvanize is also an ETS organized sorry for that. Galvanize is also an ETS market ambassador where we help students to get discounts on your GRE and TOEFL exams. You can also reach out to us anytime and we are ready to help you with the discounts. Up next is the perks and advantages of our test prep courses. Our features include like personalized study plan, unlimited ask an expert, in-depth analytics and feedback, personalized AWS grading, practice questions, full and GRE mock tests, TOEFL tests, IELTS tests. Benefits are it's an updated test pattern, most affordable, complete solution, know where you stand, easy way of learning, and you can get an expert guidance whenever you want. We also help with value-added services. We provide you with the right education loan provider, accommodation service, offers on GRE and TOEFL test fees as we are the ETS market ambassadors. So you can reach out to us via this email, or you can call us on 9962009896. Up next, if you have any questions, I request everyone to put it in the chat box. Or you can also raise your hands. We can also unmute you and you can ask questions directly to Bhargavi. Bhargavi, I guess there are no questions. So we can end up the session. Thanks, Bhargavi, for this wonderful session. For
Thank
people
you,
who have
Sahil.
missed some part of the session, you can also watch on our YouTube channel where the video was live. Thanks, Bhargavi. Thanks, students. Thanks for joining this wonderful session. See you in the next session soon.
Thank you.